Yeah, you're locked into J Fresh, the hottest DJ on the south coast of England. J Fresh.
An epic piece of music for an epic meeting of DJs.
Yes, sir.
It has been long overdue here on the south coast. DJ Wylie live in the building here at Fire Radio. What's going on? What's going on, mate?
I'm good, Fresh. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be in Bournemouth.
I've got to say, welcome to my hood.
Thank you, sir.
It's like I said, it's been long overdue, man. It's been about 5 years in the making.
5 years, only 5 years. I think even a bit longer than that.
Exactly. We've all got friends who are, you know, I'm on the way. I'm just round the corner. I'll be a few moments. We've finally got you down the south coast for Vibe on Saturday. And
finally, the big night, Vibe.
Exactly. You enjoy your set down there, man? Bit of a different crowd to what you was expecting.
It was a bit different, but it was great. It was good. It was a real good experience, you know, different. Always expect the unexpected, DJs, okay? But it was good. It was good.
Listen, let's take it back to the start. For those who don't know the full story about DJ Wylie, give us the condensed version, how you first got into spinning, influences.
Wow, okay. I got into spinning, I think I was just helping some mates out promote whilst at uni, promote the night. I was literally helping them with the promotion, giving out flyers, etc.
Yeah.
They were doing their night, quite a successful night. And I don't know, one day, I used to also be very much into clubbing, dancing, etc. And love music so much, and one day I just decided, well, maybe I could do this DJ thing. Asked them to give me a little trial, which they did do, and I totally messed up. It was terrible.
I don't believe that for 1 minute, bro.
I did. So anyway, decided against it for a few months, and then I went back to them. I said, okay, how about you put me in the back room, the second room, and I'll just try and, you know, practice and learn how to DJ, so to speak, which is what I did. And then basically me and a few other friends, we just started hiring out clubs, doing house parties and
running little sound systems,
trying to build the rep, work for free as you do when you first start out, and just build up the name. And then, you know, one thing kind of spiraled onto the next, and here we are, 2011.
Exactly. And talking about venues you've worked at, you've been working not only heavily across the UK, across the whole of the globe. Dubai, countless other places. You work with major brands as well.
Sir.
If people have been out in some of the West End places,
yes, sir.
Quote unquote celebrities frequent Wylie's behind the decks. Tell us a little bit about these situations.
I mean, it's a great thing. You know, me and you have personally spoken about this a few times. It's just a great job. Well, there's good sides, there's bad sides, but you know, the opportunity to be able to travel around the world, obviously see different places, you know, and be able to do a job which I really enjoy is great. And every country, every city, they're all different crowds, different venues, different experiences. But, you know, I'm just trying to bring the music love, if that doesn't sound too corny. I just love the music.
It's
all about the music,
here,
straight music.
Straight up music. Now, there any memorable standalone, like one-off parties that still pop in your head when people say, look, what was the best party you done, or this particular town, obviously Bournemouth, goes without saying, this other town or city or this area, like they were crazy in there?
I mean, I remember a few years ago I did a big, massive party in Newcastle. That was
Newcastle's live.
Newcastle is crazy live. There's about 3,500 people there. We kind of walked to the venue, or certainly arrived at the venue, and literally there were people around the whole of the outside of the building. It was just crazy. And then when I got in there, they were just mad live, and they always are. I mean, I love Newcastle. You know, a lot of different cities all over the UK, obviously. I love Newcastle. That's one example. Ireland as well. I go there quite frequently.
Yeah, I see that.
Shout out to my man Mark over there. I was in Belfast actually about a month ago, and I'll be honest with you, I mean, I'm trying to slow down on the drinking, but when you go there, forget it. It's Jaeger bombs, baby. That's what it is.
I was impressed with you on Saturday. I said, listen, man, let me hook you up with some drinks. You're about to go on. Nah, Fresh, I'm all about the Pepsi Max.
That's right.
And you were looking at me as if the mere idea of alcohol was somehow like, I don't know, putting mud against your fine name.
Well, you know, I'm trying to I'm just trying to stay focused, okay? Let's leave it like that. I'm trying to stay focused on the job. I mean, one other experience, Malaysia, that's a beautiful country. Went out there, DJ'd out there a few years ago in Kuala Lumpur, and that was a really, really nice experience as well. And the good thing was, you know, we had a really cool promoter out there who basically just was almost like a tour guide, as well as, you know, bringing us out to DJ.
Wow.
Showed us around the whole of Kuala Lumpur, took us shopping, and it was just really nice people. And, you know, and the amazing thing is, whilst I said, you know, a moment ago that every place is different, every crowd, but, you know, you go to any country, again, might sound like a bit of a cliche, but music's the universal language, you know, and everybody understands it and appreciates it, and it's just great to be able to play good music to these people.
It is, and we were always catching up with each other on the phone.
Yes, sir.
You're up here, I'm over there. You know, there's a missed call at 5 in the morning. There's a call back at midnight the following night. But we finally get hold of each other. And with a lot of DJs, and you and I have done this a lot at length, spoken about the state of music at the moment. What we call urban music now is quite a varied term. What's your personal take on it?
Wow.
I'm putting you on the spot here, man.
You are putting me on the spot. I mean, personally, there's a lot of changes. You know, music isn't necessarily. You put me on the spot.
That's what I'm here to do. I'll give you nicey questions.
I mean, music has to evolve. You know, the music has to evolve. Obviously, new producers are going to come along, new artists are going to come along.
Yeah.
Certain stuff which a certain generation might grow up to and consider, you know, a certain standard of music. Things do change. I certainly think with the whole commercialisation and, you know, the more money involved in the scene, I do think it can have, in some instances, a negative impact on their creativity. Yeah. You know, what I mean in basic terms is, obviously, the more money, the more pressure there is for the major labels to try and get those big hits. And what tends to happen is, you know, a artist or a producer will come out with a successful formula, and then a lot of these labels just want to get their artist to replicate it. So I think it can, you know, almost stifle the creativity.
Yeah, because
I mean?
Yeah, I hear that, and we talk about individuality as well.
I'm talking real generic right now, aren't I? Yeah. I'm not really being specific about.
No. I'm going to get to that. But
okay.
Off mic, we're talking about Pay As You Go, Rob D, Wylie,
yes,
Wylie Cat. We talk about him, how much of an individual he is, and he does what he wants.
Absolutely.
He's always getting to scrapes, and, you know, he'll always have a deal, but he'll jump from one to the other to do what he wants. And Wylie is someone who we both handpicked as someone who is that individual.
Yes, sir. And
going on from what you've just spoken about, are there any artists out there at the moment that you're not really feeling what they're about?
I mean, I've got to be careful here, you know. I've got to be careful.
I hear that. In the industry, sometimes you know, there's perhaps an element of game playing. There is in all walks of life. At the same time, it's, you know.
I mean, there are definitely certain artists, you know, certain artists that maybe have built their careers on some of these reality TV shows, etc.
Okay. Yeah.
But, you know, it's not for me. I mean, it's for some people, but it's just not personally for me. For me, as I said, I'm into a bit more creativity, not really the stuff that just appears to be done for the sake of manufactured. Exactly. Down, yeah. You know, I'm into the real, you know, the real creative kind of people, and I think it's not really, you know, it works for them, but it's just not really for me.
Yeah, I hear that. Now, for the rest of 2011, I can't believe we're already in August, and already people are talking about New Year's dates in January and Christmas period, and I just try and put it off. But for yourself, what else have you got lined up for the rest of this year? I know you're a busy guy, like we said before, you're all over the place. What other bits have you got lined up people need to get aware of? I
mean, obviously I'm going to be around the country, as I have been, all around the country for the rest of the year. I mean, you know, even next week, I think I'm down in Plymouth, then I'm in Birmingham. I'm in London. I'm
Hold tight the Birmingham girls.
That's it. Hold tight the Birmingham girls. As well as that, I'm looking to, I think I'm going to be in Ibiza as well in a few weeks.
Wicked, man.
Doing a nice gig down there.
Lovely.
On top of that, we're trying to sort out a tour of Eastern Europe. I was in Macedonia, actually, a couple of months ago. Really good gig down there. And just putting the final stages for a European tour around there. And aside from that, let me think. Yeah, I mean, aside from that, obviously more international gigs. You know, I'm trying to sort out a Thailand and a Malaysia gig, which is looking like it's going to be on the cards, which is going to be good for me, obviously, if it happens. Other than that, just continue to spread the good music, you know?
Yeah, keep up the good work, man. Now, how can people keep up to date with you? I know that your Twitter game is not top rank yet, but we discussed that. We're working on that. Facebook, what's going on?
We're working on everything.
How can we get hold of you, boy?
You can get hold of me, twitter.com/DJ Wylie, DJWYLIE. Facebook, facebook.com/DJ Wylie1, DJWYLIE1. And, you know, for those who care, myspace.com/DJWYLIE. There we go.
So, yeah, hit up Wylie on Facebook or Twitter. Don't bother with MySpace. Now, listen, it's been great to have you down.
Hold on. Didn't Justin Timberlake just buy MySpace? That's what I heard.
I don't know, man. You're the one spinning to these celebrities. You know more about that than me.
That's what I heard.
And before we go, you know, I took you around Bournemouth. I said, look, the weather's always beautiful. The girls are beautiful. The beach is lovely.
Yes,
it's been raining like mad at the weekend. We went down for some food. Mm-hmm. And what did you do to my car?
Your car?
Yeah.
What did you do to your car?
What did you do to my car?
Faulty cars, dodgy cars. I don't know what I could do. I mean, I tried to fix your car. When AA Man came, I tried to assist him and help fix your car.
It was nothing to do with the actual car itself. It was more to do with the passenger window that you kind of just smacked down in a fit of rage.
Well, something like that. I don't even know what to say.
This is my break. This is the AA break. Let me put it in front of the camera. This is my AA breakdown report. Big up Steve at the AA. He was jokes. He got the job done.
He did well. He did well. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to the AA. Shout out to all the breakdown companies. You know, we don't want to be biased, but
it's all about AA. Forget the rest.
It is.
Thanks for passing through, Wylie. We'll catch up real soon. Keep the good work up, man.
Yes, sir. I just want to finally say, of course, obviously, you know, thank you to everyone that came out to the club yesterday. Big shout to everyone in Bournemouth, everyone from around the, you know, southwest, everyone around the whole of the UK supporting DJ Wylie. Obviously, I'm all over the place, you know, north, south, east, west. Do a lot of stuff in all the central London upmarket clubs as well, and you know, I'm just enjoying what I do. I'm grateful every day to be able to do a job like this that I really enjoy, and obviously to get to meet nice people such as yourself, Mr. Fresh. So, you know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing for as long as I can, as long as the people keep coming out and supporting what I'm doing, and people like yourself, you know, assisting, bringing me down to different venues, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So thank you very much to all the supporters. DJ Wylie.
Very humble, very modest, very talented DJ Wylie in the place. Sunday afternoon, after Vibe last night with my man Wylie Cat, I thought we'd take him around Bournemouth, me, Wylie, Seabo, we get a bit of food, we drive over to Nando's, I wanted to go to Pizza Express. What have you done to my car?
What have I done to your car?
What have you done to my car?
What have I done to your car?
He's broken the window in my car and we're waiting for the AA. What's happened here?
All I did was look at it. I looked at the car and the next minute it was all about the window skank.
The window has dropped.
Window skank.
We can't do anything until the AA gets here. Big up the guy in Nando's who gave us the wrong postcode, even though he works there. So yes. We've got to wait 45 minutes.
Yes. You know what though?
What's that?
We should have gone to Pizza Express. I told you that. I told you that from the start. I told you.
Also, we just stopped at the traffic lights and we tried to give a girl one of the CDs.
It's all about the garlic dough balls. It's not about the garlic dough balls at all.
One of these.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you get that? Our latest monthly thing. Wylie thought, I'd said, look, talk to the girl, maybe pop out the car, say hi, how's it going?
CD.
Wylie hangs out the window, hollers, oi, I've got something for you, and the poor Colombian girl couldn't get away quick enough.
Can I just say something? The reason why she couldn't get away quick enough is because Jay wanted me to give her a sleeve. You will note that there's no CD in here, yeah? What use would that have been to the poor girl? Right? Now he's going to try and...
For real.
Oh!
And we would have given her a BCM World Dance t-shirt.
Don't know.
This girl would have got mad amounts of love from the team. Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes when the AA are hopefully here. So... Okay, our AA man has arrived to fix the window. It's a regulator that needs to be replaced, but we're going to get the job done. Hold tight AA. Hold tight Lloyd's TSB.
Done. Job done.
The job is done. AA, the 4th emergency service. Forget about the RAC. Forget about green flag. It's all about AA. Get the job done. Took the guy 15 minutes. Thanks again. Nice one. Cheers. Safe.